This is probably the most chaotic system we'll ever talk about. When talking about an unstable timeline, we're talking about a timeline that has inconsistent behavior and unpredictable reactions to time travel and other forms of temporal activity. In other words, when you go back in time, there's no telling what's going to happen. Traveling back in time could produce a branch, it could cause the timeline to be rewritten, or maybe it'll fulfill a bootstrap paradox in some weird way. And keep in mind that this can have different reactions to the exact same activity. One person could travel back in time and produce a branch, another person could travel back in time and completely rewrite the timeline. It's not consistent. Now, to be clear, we're not talking about when a timeline system is going outside of its normal operations. That would be when a timeline is forced into being unstable. We're talking about an inherently unstable timeline. Now, to clarify the difference, an inherently unstable timeline is always unstable. It is consistently inconsistent. A forced unstable timeline is when a timeline is normally consistent and has rules that it follows, but because of some sort of severe temporal activity, it stops following its own rules and becomes inconsistent. However, this is because something has happened to it to make it like this. It's not like this normally. Overall, an unstable timeline is probably the most dangerous timeline to time traveling because there is no predictable way to determine what's going to happen when you time travel. Some other systems may be dangerous because they could have serious consequences, but you know that going in and you can navigate around them. With an unstable timeline, time traveling is kind of like setting off a bomb. There's no telling what the consequences are going to be.